fool. Did you really think you could beat me? Prepare to die, is normally what I'd say. But I have a proposition for you, human. It's been a challenging mating season this year. Mother expects hatchings from me. So, but I should warn you. Snakes can mate for up to 24 hours. What say you, human? My body is ready. 24 hours later. Condoms aren't biodegradable. If you care about the planet, have unprotected Shreks. One condom is much less waste than the amount of waste a baby produces. A baby is biodegradable. Egyptian gods be like. Me in a few weeks seeing a YouTube video from 4 years ago thinking it was posted in 2016, but it's actually from 2020. Hey, how's it going? I'm 19 years old, almost 20, and super fun to talk to. I'm looking for a nice guy that's not expecting a booty call or a one night stand. I'm a homebody, so looking to get out more, but prefer chatting to pass the time, and if it's right, who knows. I've been single for 2 years looking for true love. PS I'm pretty racist and don't date or talk to people who are black or have accents. Oh for F. How are we still in this desert? I'm sick of it. I want to go home. Oh hey, a bus stop. No timetable. If there's a bus sign, there's gotta be a bus eventually. Sometime later. Hey, do those skeletons look like us, or what? I don't see it. He was eating my pussy from behind, and his nose accidentally touched my butthole, so I clenched my cheeks and said, "Got your nose." Haven't heard from him since. Hey Gatorade, I'm having trouble opening the lid to some of your bottles. Any ideas what the problem is? We are very sorry to hear you're having trouble with our twist off caps. Maybe hit the gym once or twice, you ducking pussy. Saudi Arabia accidentally prints textbook showing Yoda sitting next to the king. Good relations with the Saudis. I have. 6-year-old nephew. Uncle Mike, why you don't have a wife? Me, I'm gay. Nephew, what that mean? Me, I like men not women. Nephew, silence. So why don't you have a husband? Me. I wonder why they pulled him over. Cops suck dick. Probably to suck his dick. Son, if you masturbate too much, you'll go blind. Dad, I'm over here. Me, oh I'm sorry, take my seat if you're pregnant. Lady, I'm not pregnant. Me, haha, yeah wanna be. Lady, you're disgus. Me, I own a fertility clinic. Lady, oh sorry Me, it's called your bedroom. Lady, you piece of. Me, it was an old mattress store, we never changed the sign. How did the dinosaurs die? After dinosaurs ate everything on Earth, they dug deep into the ground to search for food. Sadly, they became trapped in the holes, which is why their skeletons are found underground today. A hammerhead shark made from hammerheads. Cool, now make a sperm whale. Telling someone you are shit and you am he shit are both insults. But you are not shit is a reassurance. And you are not the shit is an insult. And you are the shit is a compliment. I present to you the English language. Hey UPS, your driver left this package under our doorknob like this and trapped us in our apartment. Had to call maintenance to get out. Next time order a shorter dildo, Jessica. Ready for school. Me, I'm terrified of the cold. Therapist, I see. Me, trembling, did you just say I see? Therapist, no, chill out. Me, screams. American supermodel. Randomation weather forecaster. What slurs can I use if I'm 5'3"? As many as you can, no one will hear you from all the way down there. The devil watching me put Carolina Reaper peppers on the blind kid's pizza. Grandpa's ghost. Me neglecting the farm and dating every Tony. You won't get anything done hoeing like that. Me operating on 12 hours of sleep on a Monday morning. Me operating on 1 hour of sleep on a Saturday morning. Woman went on 6 dates a week to save on food. I didn't buy groceries for 2 years. I dated an Asian chick once. This adds up. So frugal she dried her toilet paper on the stove and used a miniature clothesline for tea bags. When your program is a complete mess, but it does its job. Behind the scenes. Back view. Front view. When Thanos snaps Velma out of existence and the Scooby snacks along with her, that was a mistake. When you see the people who were popular in high school again. Onions looking at fruits and vegetables that don't fight back when they're cut. Pathetic. Why is Billie Eilish's brother dating someone that looks exactly like Billie? Double standards in almost everything. Yes. My friend posted a picture of her toddler sleeping and everyone thought it was precious and adorable. I do the exact same thing, and I'm creepy and trespassing. I didn't even go into his room. I took the picture from outside his window. How do you guys nut without making a mess? I just come out the window. Hard to do it at 75 miles per hour, but once you figure out how to steer with your knees you got it. I ducking knew it wasn't bird shit on my car's window, but no one believed me when I said it didn't taste like bird shit. Hold the duck up. Which is creepier, this animatronic Elvis I ripped the face off of while disassembling it, or this selfie with me wearing its face? The fact that you thought of doing this at all. A man had 3 beautiful girlfriends, but didn't know which one to marry. As a test, he decided to give each woman $5,000 to see how they would spend it. The first girlfriend went out and got herself a complete makeover. She told him, "I spent the money so I could look pretty for you because I love you so much." The second went shopping and bought the man new golf clubs, an iPad and an 80-inch flat screen television. She said, "I bought these gifts for you because I love you so much." The third woman took the $5,000 and invested it in the stock market, doubled her investment, returned $5,000 to the man and reinvested the rest. She said, "I'm investing the rest of the money for our future because I love you so much." The man thought long and hard about how each of his girlfriends had spent the money, and then he decided to marry the one with the biggest tits. What is the most NSFW thing that happened in school? Football. I went to an all-boys school, but we had cheerleaders from a nearby girls' school. We had a pep rally for the football team and they took the 3 captains and blindfolded them in front of the assembled audience. The football captains were then told to guess which cheerleader was about to kiss them. The first captain accepted a kiss on the cheek, guessed a name, and everybody cheered. The procedure was the same for the second captain. When it was the third captain's turn, instead of accepting a kiss, he grabbed the kisser and gave her a deep French kiss to the immense cheers of the onlookers. He guessed her cheerleader and everybody was roaring with laughter. They took off their blindfolds, and standing before them was their mothers. Finally, a bathroom divided by introverts and extroverts instead of men and women. Imagine the Olympics, but instead of it being world-class athletes it's just random people who get selected. Like you get a letter informing you you've been selected for the national gymnastics team and you just have to do it. It'd be so much more entertaining. Would you get a choice of sport cause I can't swim and would drown if I got picked for swimming? Your sacrifice would be worth it after entertaining the masses. How I imagine kidnappers will look like when I was a kid. How I actually look. Huh, no babe, don't go down there. I'm on me lifting my head. Nagasaki. Nagasaki is a Japanese port city that was founded by the Portuguese in the late 16th century and unfounded by the United States on August 9, 1945. This lady in the washroom looked at me and said, "I remember when my girlfriends and I would get dressed up and go out. I miss that." So I said, "Why miss it? We're all out now, aren't we?" Long story short, she died of a coke overdose. Bro, imagine if ejaculation wasn't billions of microscopic sperm cells, but it was just one big sperm cell and every time you jacked off you had to kill it before it squirmed too far. Why would you have to kill it? Can't you just pick it up, Feed it and take care of it. It'll greet you when you get home with its little tail wagging. Cuddle you when there's thunder. Then once it's nice and fat you can eat it. Got what the duck? Your girlfriend. Her dad. Her brother. Her first love. Her ex. You. Beautiful. Does the carpet match the drapes? It does now. Fake sleeping in the car so I can get carried inside. Kidnapper. During World War II, the Germans built a fake wooden airfield with wooden aircraft, vehicles, and handguns in order to trick the Allies. The RAF, having known of the secret project for months, patiently waited for them to finish and then dropped a single fake wooden bomb on it. Papa, I'm thirsty. Don't worry little one, we'll find something. Papa, what was it like before the wars? It was a silly time. Wait, I think I found something. Gamer girl bath water. My neighbor got a paint gun from Harbor Freight and he's painting vehicles now. So if you need a custom paint job, he's very reasonable. I met an older woman at a bar last night. She looked pretty good for a 60-year-old. In fact, she wasn't too bad at all, and I found myself thinking she probably had a really hot daughter. We drank a couple of beers, and she asked if I'd ever had a sportsman's double. What's that? I asked. It's a mother and daughter threesome, she said, as my mind began to embrace the idea, and I wondered what her daughter might look like. I said, no, I haven't. We drank a bit more. Then she said with a wink, tonight's your lucky night. We went back to her place. We walked in. She put on the hall light and shouted upstairs, Mom, you still awake? The Four Horsemen of Nutcrackers. I remember I once heard the phrase beat your meat when I was 12 and heard it felt good, so when I was alone I punched my balls as hard as I could, then cried for an hour and threw up on the floor. French pigs be like, oink. Japanese pigs be like, oinku. American pigs be like, stop resisting. My horny ass cannot be a Pokemon trainer. What does this mean? What do you mean by this? This world is so fake. Everything is fake here. I will suicide today, bro. Nice decision, bro. You dead? No. The poison was fake too, bro. You and me Friday night. I'll supply the mozzarella sticks and Shrek. You supply the condoms. Oh shit, wrong number. Oh hell, now this is the right number. So, my bitch ass neighbor called the police cause I was smoking on the balcony. The police get here and ask where the weed at. I said I smoked it all. They said where'd you buy it? I said from the neighbor. Now they're at his house looking, searching his shit. If Pokemon were real, I'm pretty sure at least 30% of y'all would be in jail, and not for the whole fighting thing. Tits or ass? Actually I prefer personality. This is actually incredibly ableist. Some of us have personality disorders. You need to learn to appreciate my titties. We've issued an F4 of a suspect in a distraction burglary in Stratford in February. If you have any information, please contact us. A new study shows marrying your first cousin is not as bad as it seems. Birmingham, Alabama. So my ducking toaster is waterproof, which is bullshit. Study finds atheists are more likely to own cats than Christians. This article is stupid. Besides not knowing how to feed and care for them, it's illegal to own a Christian, let alone buy and sell them. We told you a threesome would be too much for you, but you kept yelling I'm Batman. It was dark, and you grabbed the wrong ass Clark. That's why I was shouting I'm Batman. I'm Batman. Man pleads guilty after murdering, eating testicles of other man met on dating app. They had one job. You will marry me. They are not asking. Dude's mad and jealous they can't stick their thumb up the coochie to push out a poop, and that's just on that. When I'm driving and my favorite rap song comes on. 11-year-old Alabamian shoots home intruder, mocks him for crying like a little baby. Imagine breaking into a house, getting shot by a kid, and then he Fortnite dances over your dying body. My 4-year-old just said, "Daddy, why do people make up things that their children have said for social media? Isn't it just inherently dishonest and indicative of an inability to construct a compelling narrative themselves?" Blackpink with 4 Korean fans. My sister accidentally sent me photos of her playing Twister with her boyfriend along with some nudes. She told me she would give me a BJ if I didn't tell anyone, and now I don't know what to do. Did you know? A group of ferrets is called a business. A group of gorillas is called a band. A group of Shreksists is called gamers. Epic, but we are actually racists. You come out as lesbian to your Catholic parents. They become angry and blame your friends. They transfer you to a Catholic school. It's an all-girls school. Why does it looks like Snoop? Ever been to Antarctica? No. While Mayo. Same here. We have so much in common we should duck. According to a survey, 99% of men didn't notice the mouse on the donut. I have fetal alcohol spectrum disorder, so none. Thanks, mom. What happens? Is it like feeding a gremlin after midnight? North Atlantic garbage patch. Not to be confused with Great Britain. Do you kick your pets out of the room when you masturbate? Why or why not? Why would you masturbate if you have pets? Noah, get the boat. If you think that Mexico is only sending drug dealers and rapists, but also worry that Mexicans are going to take your job, what the duck do you do for a living? Please have ticket or ass ready. Hope I got my ticket. 2024 is almost here. We are in the final stretch. The final stretch. This ducker is clueless that I've been ducking his best friend. Him, why does her pussy tastes like Steve's dick? And then, a thought came across Joseph's mind. If God created Adam from mud and dust, couldn't he create his own son instead of ducking my wife? For the longest time we suspected my dad had a second family. When he died we discovered that we were the second family. If you need child support to pay your bills, you don't need custody. I love paying my child support. Where else can I find a full-time sitter with everything included for $400 a month? While I'm out smashing everything getting spoiled and treated like a king, she can have $13 a day to get lost. I took a pic of my son getting an award with his teacher. My boyfriend was slow cooking ribs, and I guess they were done in the middle of the night. So this man wakes me up at 3 AM and goes, "Here babe, I brought you a rib." So we sat in bed and ate ribs. I found my soulmate. Then he tried to finger me. My mom accidentally swapping my lunch with dad's. I can't wait to suck your dick later. Imagine buying an expensive stroller for an ugly baby. With this reasoning, your mom must have pushed you around in a wheelbarrow. My 23F boyfriend, 25M, is jealous of my dog, 11M. I wish I was making this up. LMAO. My boyfriend gets jealous of all the affection and cuddles that I give to my dog. I've had my dog for 11 years and my boyfriend for 1 year. So yesterday, I was ducking my dog, my boyfriend. She's online. Bro, what should I do? Send nudes. You first. Send it to her. Ducking idiot. Michelle Brock 9936. Normal people phobias. Fear of being bit on the ass by a snake while using the toilet. Meanwhile, me with phobia. Skibidi toilet.